Naga women on Thursday continued their statewide agitation by staging a sit-in protest, raising slogans and forming a human chain in Imphal demanding justice for the 6 Liang Mai Naga men who were abducted and killed last month. In a significant display of inter-community solidarity, Valley-based Meitei women also joined the protest, extending their support to the bereaved families and calling for the immediate arrest and prosecution of those responsible. The protest, organized under the banner of the Justice for the 6 Sons of Cobro United Committee JSKUC at Ima Pantoibi, Irat Toinulop Community Hall in Thangmaipan, Maisnam Laikai witnessed participation from women representing various Naga organizations, civil society groups and Meitei Women's Organization, holding placards and banners carrying messages such as justice delayed is justice denied, quote-unquote punish the killers and justice for the 6 Naga brothers. The protesters said raised slogans demanding justice, accountability and restoration of rule of law. They also formed a human chain as mark of solidarity with the victims' families. The protesters pointed out that the mortal remains of the 6 victims continue to lie at the Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences JNIMS mortuary, as the bereaved families have refused to claim the bodies until justice is delivered. They said the continued presence of the bodies at the mortuary symbolizes the community's resolve not to perform the last rites until those responsible are identified, arrested and prosecuted. The demonstrators reiterated their 5-point charter of demands, including the immediate arrest and prosecution of all those allegedly involved in the abduction and killing, abrogation of the suspension of operations SOO agreement, declaration of the Kuki National Front PKNFP as a terrorist organization, removal of Deputy Chief Minister Nemcha Kipkin and eviction of all alleged illegal villages established on government and protected lands. The protesters especially alleged the involvement of certain individuals and members of KNFP in the crime and urged the government to ensure an impartial and time-bound investigation. They maintained that justice cannot be selective and called upon both the state and the centre to take decisive action to restore the fate of the people in the rule of law.
My name is Hana Tichongta, members of Joint Tribe Women Association Manipur. I never intended to speak to the media. I'm also not here to repeat whatever our leaders and the concerned individuals have already said. I'm simply here because I cannot remain silent after whatever happened to our 6 Naga brothers. Let me tell you this. To those who believe that taking the lives of our 6 Naga brothers would weaken us, rather you achieve the opposite. Your divide and rule policy have failed. Instead, you have united not only the Naga people, but also the indigenous people of Manipur as one, to continue to fight for our 6 Naga brothers. I would also like to mention about the Bible says in Genesis chapter 4 verse 10, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground, just as God has heard the cry of Abel's blood. We believe God also hears the cry of our 6 Naga brothers, and also for justice that our people have already been seeking for. The truth may be delayed, but it cannot be hidden forever. And everyone responsible will one day be accountable before God and also before the law. We are not here for revenge. We are seeking for justice. So we will continue to fight and also stand together peacefully, patiently, and also firmly until justice are delivered for our 6 Naga brothers. As a woman, as a daughter, as a sister, it is really difficult. Even to go and meet with the Berry family, it pains us a lot. We do not have even a single words anymore to go and consult with those Berry family. And the way the Kuki terrorists have done to our Naga brothers, it is definitely the heinous crime that I would also say. I do not have any other words to say regarding this. I do not have the answers to this.
Your people, leaders will say, no issue. But moving forward, what is your suggestion? What should be done?
No, we will continue to sit and protest like we have done today until the justice are delivered for Asis Naga brothers. And we have been fighting with the government of India and also the government of Manipur. And we have also seek wherever the answers that we could get from different areas. But until today, we have not received any concrete answer from the government as well as from the state government. So moving forward, what we are planning right now is we will continue to sit in protest. We will continue to fight for our 6 Naga brothers as long as the 6 Nagas justice are delivered.
Thank you. Lot of appreciation.
The incident has remained one of the most sensitive developments in the ongoing ethnic conflict in Manipur. The killings drew widespread condemnation from Naga civil society organizations, tribal bodies and political leaders. The Kuki-Zo Council KZC had earlier acknowledged that members of the Kuki-Zo community were responsible for the killings and issued a public apology to the Naga community while calling for an impartial investigation. However, the protesters maintained that an apology alone cannot substitute justice and insisted that all perpetrators must face the full force of the law. Organizers said that agitation is being held daily at different locations across Manipur, with Naga women leading sit-in demonstrations, human chains and public rallies to sustain pressure on the authorities. They said the participation of Meitei women reflected a shared commitment to justice and peace despite the prevailing ethnic divisions. As the protest concluded, the demonstrators vowed to intensify the democratic movement until every person involved in the abduction and killing of the 6 Liang Mai Naga men is brought to justice and all their demands are fulfilled.
Deputy CM Namsak resign. Deputy CM Namsak resign. India government का कुकी नाको terrorist सिंह का तंगरी बसु. India government का कुकी नाको terrorist सिंह का तंगरी बसु.